Hello everyone, I am Khushwant Singh. Hope you are doing good today. Yesterday, someone asked me that if Lord Buddha was here today in this century, what would be his message for the humanity, especially in the times of ongoing chaos, whether it is the wars or anything? Well, I can surely say one thing that no matter what time it was, whether it was the time of Krishna, Buddha, or even today, humans never learned, they never changed. So they fall for all those things: greed, possessiveness, lust, anger, and whatever. So, what I personally feel, what I personally observe very closely is this, that people do become extremely self-centered and greedy. And one of the biggest reason for this is that in last 30, 40, or 50 years, I could say this with my own observation that humanity is suffering from great inferiority complex. I can surely say 99.99% people are suffering from inferiority complex. And to outgrow that inferiority complex, they take the same route. They want more cars, more bungalows, beautiful women, everything. But how it starts, we have to understand this. Suppose a small kid is going to a school and he observes that his friends are carrying something that he doesn't have. So from the very that moment, now he also wants that. In fact, his all effort will be on outdoing his friends. So practically what has happened today, that people spend all the money that they have with them to impress others. And why they want to impress them? Because somewhere that deep inferiority complex is always bothering them. So a person who is very much content in whatever he got with him or herself doesn't bother himself or herself to impress someone else. And to understand this principle, even Lord Buddha in his own times, he made a rule for all the monks. He said that nobody can possess more than three clothing. Now, if we can practically look into this scenario, even if we go after the different weather, three clothing for a season, you can manage with it. But now the question is this: just open your own wardrobe and you will notice that there are countless clothing. So it's a very small example. Many people will say that okay, we are working, we are busy, We can only do our household chores only on our weekends. Okay, then have five or six clothing. But somewhere you have to take the responsibilities of your action. And unfortunately, for major people, they don't take actions according to what they practically need in their life. But what they really do is this: to impress others, they go for the number game, they go for doing everything in excess. And thanks to this online shopping thing, earlier people had that much time with them. If something triggered inside them, at least they wait for the market to open next morning. But today, with all the technology, if you are not feeling sleepy, you are browsing the social media, and when you start browsing the shopping apps, even you don't know, you don't realize, and you buy things that practically you don't need. And why gave the example from a small kid even to youngsters or even to young professionals, because it is the stage where you have to understand that where practically people are trying to push you and where you have to be cautious. All the wars in the world that are happening today, if you closely observe that, it is simply to sell the more arms and ammunitions to the nations. So, countries like America and any other country, those who are more into manufacturing of arms and ammunitions, they always want this world to be in chaos, because during the time of chaos, wars trigger, and when wars will happen, they will make more money. And there is a constant fear that is being pushed inside your mind that other countries are going to attack you. So even when the wars are not happening, arms and ammunitions keep selling. But even if you go deep inside that, what they will get from selling the arms, they will get money, tons of money. And what will they do with those money? Anyone, a private company, a government company, they will try to expand their, you could say, whatever is there on their mind at that moment. So that's why the greed is the biggest thing that is bothering today's generation. Everybody wants numerous designer bags, everybody wants best clothing. There is no problem in purchasing a good quality product, but the problem is in the numbers. I think everybody should watch few documentaries on how consumerism is being pushed, how everyone is being being pushed into buying more things. So just understand one thing, you don't have to impress anyone. If I am wearing this t-shirt today, I'm wearing this from last 4 years, and it's still very comfortable and beautiful. Then why should I buy more? Everybody should ask this question to themselves, that whether they really want anything or they really need anything, because needs are very basic, very small. And I have never seen anyone who is just focusing on his needs will go out of his way to bother anyone. It is the people who have huge list of wants. So just take care of yourself and look deep down inside your mind, in your heart, that what you practically want in your life. And you will notice one thing, that all the problems are because of the volume that you want. You want crores of rupees, you want huge bungalows, you want. But closely observe, and you will notice that all those things are pushed inside your mind by someone else. So take care and try to closely observe your life. Have a wonderful day.